Alright, what's going on guys? It is Spacey, and in this video I'm going to talk about how Capital Supremacy could work if we were to ever get the original trilogy era incorporated into Capital Supremacy. But let's begin. Now, starting off with the maps, I honestly feel like they should just remaster a few maps from the 2015 Battlefront, just because if you haven't played 2015 Battlefront, there was a game mode in there called Supremacy, where you would just capture parts of the map. Now, obviously, this is similar to the Capital Supremacy, where you capture command posts. So bringing the maps from 2015 Battlefront to Battlefront 2 would be perfect, because, you know, you could lay out the command post where each of those capture points were in, you know, the regular Supremacy mode. But the perfect maps would be Endor from the 2015 Battlefront, along with Hoth, maybe even Sullust. They could add a new planet in there. That would be amazing. But I also feel like, you know, the Mos Eisley map in Galactic Assault could work for Tatooine in Capital Supremacy, and then maybe a completely new Yavin 4 map. Now, moving on to vehicles, I feel like the Empire should have the ATST on each map, and for the Rebels, I guess a scavenged ATRT, just similar to Galactic Assault. For Endor, they could both definitely use the speeder bike, and I don't really know what else they could use for speeders on other maps, so comment down below, you know, some of your suggestions. I would love to hear them. Now, moving on to the boarding phase, you know, if the Empire wins the command post phase, then they would board a Lambda class shuttle, and if the Rebels win the capture point phase, they should just go in a U-Wing. Small detail I should just bring up there. Now, before I get to the capital ship part, I also want to talk about what heroes both sides should get, also what, you know, characters they could get for the Infiltrator class. Starting off with the light side, we should obviously get Luke, Leia, Han, and Lando. I'm not going to include Chewbacca and Boss because they're already in the prequel trilogy. But for the dark side, they should have Vader, the Emperor, Boba, and Iden. I feel like both those teams are pretty balanced. What do you guys think? Also tell me in the comments below. And for the Infiltrator class, now for the Rebels, a lot of people say if we were to ever get Rebel Infiltrators, it should be Bothan Spies. I 100% agree there. And for the Imperial Infiltrators, they should either get Shadow Troopers or Shock Troopers. I'm leaning more to the Shadow Troopers. They just fit the role better to me. Now, moving on to capital ships, the Rebels should get the MC-80 Mon Calamari Star Cruiser, and for the Empire, they should have the Imperial Star Destroyer. Now, let's just say the Empire makes it into the Mon Calamari Cruiser. Basically, you know, we could see how the cruiser looked like in the campaign even. It was just a lot of white corridors, but also some gray areas involved. Now, also for the starting phase of the Mon Calamari Cruiser, I feel like it should just be, you know, a lot of Rebel ships, X-Wings, A-Wings, B-Wings, Y-Wings, just all like clumped in there, because in episode 6 I noticed that the Rebels didn't really organize their starfighters. They were just all kind of there. So that could be used as cover, and then you could just override the doors. And, you know, once you get past the door phase, I feel like the Empire should just override 2 systems to take out the engines, allowing the Imperials to win. But moving on to the Imperial Star Destroyer, when the Rebels get in there, they should just, you know, see a bunch of TIE fighters kind of in the ceiling area, because they all have them hung up in there. But for the Rebels cover, it should just be a bunch of cargo crates and all that, similar to how the Venator has it in their starting phase. But yeah, I feel like the point that the Rebels should sabotage are those 2 dome shield generators you could see on the top of the Star Destroyer. That would be perfect, because there are 2 different domes, and they're kind of on the opposite side of that top portion of the Star Destroyer, so that would work. But yeah, if you did enjoy this video, please leave a like, as it will support my channel. But this has been Spacey. I'll see you all later. Peace out, everyone.